Man, this coffee tastes pretty good today. Hey, man, hello and welcome back to another HPL stream. And today, we are really energetic today as we got another matchup between Ohio State and the Georgia Bulldogs. It is me, your guy, Electric Days, up into the booth with the one and only Slick NASCAR.
He's currently away.
Oh, goodness, no. Get on, but for right now, I am your commentator for this game, and I know that we are very excited to see what could happen out of these two teams and what they can bring to the table for a very heavily boxing match in between these two teams. You know, these two teams came against each other, came against each other in the playoffs. Ohio State came away with the win multiple times, and they have the upper hand right now against the Georgia Bulldogs. But ever since that Oregon loss, Georgia been trying to look a bit better, beating Florida State and trying hardest to go nearly undefeated with only one loss, but they take it just one game at a time as Ohio State will kick the ball off, so that means they will get the ball at half. And Georgia will start us off with the first drive for offenses. And I'm still hearing college football music.
Yeah, I am too, and it's really not okay.
Yeah. But here we go. We're going to run the ball for our very first start. Cut all the way to the left. He goes cut in and get a first down at the 36, a gain of 11.
I gotta try to stop the music, Captain.
Nah, yeah, that's what it was. Bro had that.
Are you just hearing it on your end?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, so long as you can't hear it on my end.
I'm ready to resume whenever you are.
Here we go. As now they're going to run the ball again after a good little run that they had before, and it's only going to be a gain of 2. As you can see. Are we still hearing it? Okay, that was just me tripping. You still hear it?
Yep.
Alright, okay. So I thought that was just me tripping. No, I'm not. That you can actually hear it. As I think we might need to back out this game because I'm not trying to hear this. So I'm
gonna deal with it. I'll deal with it.
Y'all gonna deal with it?
Get it over
with. Are y'all sure? Alright, okay, just get it over with. I mean, I'm sorry for half of y'all for college football delays and how they cannot fix their servers with transferring menu music into the actual game. So a nice little run by Roman Furchie, a little juke to the right into a defender, but that's gonna be a first down and more at the 46, above the 50. So just crossed the 50 line, and they're starting off pretty good already. You know, we see a lot coming out of Roman Furchie in this Georgia team as they motion everything, not motion everything, but cut everything to the left, and a nice little block kept bouncing off his blockers, and that's only a gain of 5 as they flip that play to make that inside zone go to the right instead of the left. There they go now as they're going to do a little read option. They break off all tackles. Defenders was back there in the backfield but could not get them, and that will be a first down again for Georgia.
I can't click a play or nothing.
Yeah, you might pause it.
I can't do anything.
Unpause it. Good. So first down and 10 now for Georgia as once again, you know, you see them. They're methodically driving down the field. And let's see, what else did they got? They got another run, right? Nate Frazier already today has 5 rushes for 23 yards. Starting off pretty good right now against this very tough defense. But, you know, Ohio State, they're trying their hardest. They need to get this win. It matters to them, so they can keep the upper hand out of this battle between them and Georgia. As they're going to throw a little drag route to right. Is Wright is going
Joshua.
to get him a game. Yeah, Joshua. I was going right. Yeah. Going to throw it right to him, and he's going to get a gain of 9, 3rd and 1 after being 2nd down and 9. Nice little gain, and now let's see what you're going to do here. There's only 1 yard in between you and your competitors, and that's a 1st down right there. As you've seen, this running game has been working for Georgia. Ohio State has a little bit of trouble stopping it, but they're only allowing tiny gains later on down this run all the way down the field. But is it enough to stop them here as they restart the downs? 2 minutes left in the 1st quarter, and it's going to be empty? No, it's going to be... I did not know what to say about that. Break tackle, and he's just going to get tackled by 2 other men as he breaks off one and gets tackled by 2 others. -9 right there, 2nd down and 19. Tried to send that running back on a streak, but just got stuck on the blockers. Not good. So now they just need to try to see if they can just gain some yardage to get that 1st down, and he's going to roll to the right. He sees it. He sees open space for a run. And that will be a gain of 11. Yeah. 3rd and 8. Steps back in the pocket. Clean pocket. Throws it to the end route. The end route catches it. 4th and 2. What do you want to see from Georgia as they're going to go for it? What they would like to say is basically, we're not driving down this field just to kick a field goal. We're trying to go for looking to the sideline, to their coach, to see what play to call. 1 minute in the 1st quarter. He's going to run it, and he's going to have open space. Touchdown, Georgia! What a touchdown from Nate Frazier on a 4th and 2. Great run right there, as now that will have Georgia go up by 7. A great offensive drive by them. 5 minutes off of the clock already, and there's only 57 seconds left in the 1st quarter. But Ohio State do have a high-powered offense. Even though some people know them for dink and dunks, they definitely can drive down the field, just like Georgia, as they have a special running back that is the main focal point of this offense, A.J. Pitts, and the QB, Lenore Sellers, and the toughest ranked place to play, the 2nd toughest ranked place to play. 2nd down and 6 right there. A gain of 4 with A.J. Pitts, as we were just talking about how big he is in these games. And, I mean, what a player, right? Stadium post is going through the roof. Ohio State need to find a way how to suppress that noise and get it going. As he's going to throw it to A.J. Pitts. He's going to get blown up. 3rd and 7 right there. As that was a negative gain of 1 passing yard. -1 passing yards right now for Lenore Sellers. As he is starting off very cold. Stadium post, you can hear them rowing down this floor. Lenore scrambles all the way back behind the 10, throws the ball away. 4th and 7, and that will complete them. And that will not complete them, but that will end out the 1st drive for Ohio State. As they kick the ball near the 30, and it's going to go out of the 27. That will be the end of the 1st quarter. At the 27, Georgia has their 2nd drive of the day on offense. Let's see what they can possibly do here. Is they're going to run it. Nate, blockers, speed, running, down to the sideline, right side, touchdown. Nate Frazier, welcome back. 8 rushing attempts with 114 yards and 2 touchdowns. This game is exceptional. What a run from Nate right there. And that will make them go up by 2 scores. Ohio State still gets the ball at half. So anything can happen here. With 5 minutes and 50 seconds left, they're going to run it down a bit more. Wow, what a hit right there. after trying to take that ball out, is only going to get it down to the 18. As you can see right there. Yeah, as you can see right there, they're going to do a nice little read option cut to the right. Try to cut back in and, you know, beat that linebacker, but couldn't. Only get a gain of 3, though, so that's good. You know, we already had with Ohio State the first time they drove down the field, and it wasn't good. They couldn't get anything started, so let's see what they can start up here again. My fault, Mr. Osprey, to say is I'm watching your screen again, but 3rd and 9 now. They tried to do a little pitch play, couldn't work. Great reads by Georgia, and Georgia's starting off really quick and really fast. And we haven't seen this in a long time from Georgia, or a bit. You know, we haven't seen them start off quickly, but when you're at home, that happens. It's going to be a PA rollout. He's going to throw it to the tight end. He's going to catch it. Fuse, what a catch. The cornerback couldn't reach the ball, but the other cornerback tackled him just on time. PA rollout, and the most pivotal point of the game. Would be a bit crazy, but great job on that, and he's going to lob it. And who's going to catch it? Bring it down, Peely. What a tiptoe catch on the right side of the field. Defenders all draped all over him. 3 defenders in the vicinity, and he couldn't get it. 1st down and 10 over the 50. At the 37, 4 minutes left in the second. AJ Pitts can't go anywhere, -1. Sammy Brown, the senior from Georgia, his hometown, playing for his hometown team. I mean, what more do you wish for? To play for your own team that you probably grew up watching. 2nd down and 11 again, AJ Pitts. He's going to cut to the left, cut to the right. Bang, bang, bang. Ohio State. Touchdown, AJ Pitts. We was just talking about how good Georgia's been. And now they just fell apart just a bit. Not too much. Only letting up 1 touchdown now by AJ. But that's their main focal point for Ohio State, is watch out for that running back. He is so good. Coming out of the backfield and either catching the ball or even breaking away for big runs. I mean, great running back, and what he do for Ohio State, they could never pay him back for what he has done for that team. But Georgia, you know, they're back out here to the field. Last time they was out here, Nate Frazier told everybody, I am a track star, and proceeded to outrun the whole defense. So let's see what he can do here. Nate, he's going to run it again. His little juke move. He's going to get a gain of 10. And will be another 1st down. This team has been clicking. We love to see an offense that clicks. At the 36, making a couple adjustments, steps back in the pocket, has 5 people coming after him. A little drag route to Tuggle. Tuggle's going to he's going to stretch it across, couldn't get it. 2nd and inches. What a pass. In a very tight window. 2nd and inches, you only need inches, right? So he's going to hand it to his running back. And he's going to try to juke, couldn't get it, but 1st down over the 50. And remember, since Ohio State gets the ball at half, this do matter. They need to score here to make sure they don't have a chance to tie the game up. So they're looking to their coach, trying to figure out what they're going to do now. Is they back to the line, they're all focused, making a couple more adjustments. He's going to look around, they're breaking through. Try to throw it to the drag route, couldn't get it off on time. As you can see there, the defense, Ohio State been able to do a bit more, but not as much as what Georgia's been able to do. 2nd and 10. They're going to run it with Nate. Nate is going to run backwards. Couldn't get it because of the blocker. Got pushed back because of his defense. 3rd and 16. Right dead center at the 50. As that will be the end. That would not be the end. That will be the 2-minute warning for the 2nd quarter. And we're now within 2 minutes, 3rd and 16. What do you got, right? Anything can happen. We've seen some crazy plays happen in college football, especially in our world. As he throws it to the slant, catch, Witherspoon, wide open. Not that much of a tight window, but a great throw by Roman. And at the 29, 1st and 10, and they're going to keep it moving. Keep the chains going. A bit adjustments. He's going to step back to throw, and another catch by Witherspoon. Nice little slot receiver it looks like you got with Witherspoon right here. Because he's also from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, too. There they go. They're running down some time. 2nd and 4. As you see, they got 5 men in the box, but they only going to get 4 to go after him. He's going to rush out and outrun the D tackle. 3rd and 11. And I think he was still in bounds. I think he was. No, he wasn't. He stepped out. Good job good job for Ohio State to get him to step out. 3rd and 11. Making adjustments. Seeing what he can do to get this 1st down. Only 3. There's a zig route. Tuggle. 1st down. More at the 16. What a run after catch. They played it back to make sure they guard only 11, guard the 11 yards they have to get, but couldn't get that zig route. They get that catch, and that's pivotal right there. You have to tackle after they make that catch to make sure they don't get extra yards, and they proved it right there. Nate, he's only going to get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 now. He's been really good today with that one break-off run, and other than that, he's been able to get his team 1st downs that matter most, and the time is still ticking. About to be under 40. Nate Frazier, hello, once again, another touchdown. Almost got held by his teammate, but doesn't matter if it's his teammate, the defender. It's Nate Frazier. 3rd touchdown of the day. 35 seconds left in this 2nd quarter. We got Ohio State. They still have a chance to get at least try to see if they can get a field goal, but the stadium post might not allow them to get that. As you can see in the air right there, both of these teams are absolutely phenomenal across the air, as one is Ohio's 3 for 4, but just with 7 on the board. And Lenore gets hit by a blitz, by a lopsided blitz, and they have more QB pressures. Ohio State has more sacks, but the QB pressures for Georgia's been great. 2nd and 10. They have a chance to still try to see if they can get points. But will the fans allow them as they're going to throw a slant? Billups, the 2nd timeout, Ohio. It wasn't Georgia.
All right, sorry about that. But
hello, Slick.
Joined us.
Yeah, I was about to say, you missed out on a lot. On Nate Frazier already with 3 touchdowns. He's going to throw it to a slant, not a slant, the out route. Sammy Brown, the hometown hero. A pick. 21 seconds.
Great user play there from, I believe it was the linebacker on that pick.
Yep. And hometown hero right there. You got a little bit of fan noise in the background of you, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Is he going to make an empty right there? Empty set now. Is they still going to only bring 4? No, they're going to bring 6. Deep throw. Down the field. Couldn't catch it, Nate. Nate couldn't get it.
That would have been a fantastic grab there from the running back, who he actually... No, okay, that was the running back, Frazier, yeah.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 here for the Bulldogs at the 25.
They sent the late blitz, but Frazier, wide open. Touchdown to Tones! Little Texas route to the right side and shoots a bow and arrow to the crowd. 2 receptions.
Beautiful catch. Beautiful toe drag in the end.
Yeah, and it seemed like Georgia's already, they have been on a roll right now with this offense and defense. Is it because of the home field advantage? We don't know. But we do know is that this team at home might be really, really dangerous to play against because right now they're 8 for 10, 105, and 2 passing touchdowns, and their running back has been great overall. And AJ Pitts running back right to the running back and couldn't get any yards. Timeout again by Ohio State.
Buckeyes are gonna take. Yeah, that's you know, Athens is one of those places where you don't want to play. I mean, you know, it's ruckus and it's super loud, and I think that very well could be affecting Ohio State here, being on the road, traveling from, you know, Columbus down here to Athens, Georgia.
Yeah, man, and I mean, there we go. They're going to take it right down into the third quarter. So now, we got 2 more quarters left in this game. Slick, what would you like to see better out of Ohio State? Because everything Georgia's been doing is good right now.
Yeah, for me, I think if you're Ohio State, this is a must-score drive. I mean, you're down 21. If you score here, you're not out of the game. It'll only be a 14-point. So I think if you get a good drive here and score, you know, you can kind of rethink your game plan here.
Oh my goodness!
What a nice play there.
Melendez could have cut to the left. Go ahead.
And yeah, Lenore Sellers, you know, he's 6 of 9 for 68 yards. I think they open up the passing game a little bit more too, and you know, kind of get this offense more involved, and they can get themselves right back into this ball game.
Yeah, you say that, but look at Lenore getting hit, and I mean that has been happening the whole first half of this game. Georgia figured out that they need to send pressure to the QB. If their front four can't do it, somebody in the team has to send pressure down
deep.
the field.
Oh, look out!
Pick, no, drop.
Oh.
Good defense by KJ Bowden, another Georgia player. Why are all of them?
Yeah.
That
actually,
pipeline is crazy.
That's not a bad play call either. That was, I believe, a tight end on a safety, so that's not a bad play call. Just a great play there from the safety. Geez, 3rd and 10 now for the Buckeyes. Oh, wide open!
That is deep down the field. Peely, touchdown. Also, my fault, Masosa on that. When that little thing happened.
Ramon Peely, he was wide open. I don't know if miscommunication by the secondary there, but just like that was a much needed touchdown drive for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, and you're not lying with that, because that fade route was wide open. I know they're trying to send pressure and try to, you know, keep them compressed as an offense, but I mean, that right there, you can't allow, you know, deep balls down the field like that, allowing them back into the game. But only down 14 now for them, but this offense right here, they doing everything that they want to do. And a little Texas route to Nate. 1st down and more.
Man, those Texas routes, you know this very well, Electric. Those Texas routes are hard to cover if you're a linebacker.
Yeah, you're not lying. With some Texas routes, you're not lying with that. That is hard to guard, but Nate is going to take another gain of 8 right there. Take a little chunk out of that 1st down and make it a 2nd down and 2. You're not lying with the Texas routes. That it matters a lot for you to guard them. Sometimes they get you as a user. So.
Yeah, indeed. You see a little play action here. Looks like he's got a man wide open, middle of the field. It's
what a catch!
Oh, what a catch!
What a throw from Nitro! That's a tough name. Nitro Tuggle?
What a catch from Nitro. That's a first quarterback threw it maybe a little bit. Is this Frazier, look out.
Frazier, touchdown. 4 touchdowns of the day.
Hey, that's another Dogs touchdown.
Wait. That might be 5. My fault. Not 4. 5 touchdowns of the day.
Man, Nate Frazier is just putting on a clinic.
Yeah, man, and I mean, you can see it right there. His running has been really good against this defense, and him being able to get into a bit of the pass game has been working out really good for this team, and he's probably right now, not probably, he will be their player of the game for today, and he probably will become the player of the week with this type of performance. I'm pretty sure nobody else could.
Oh, most definitely,
touchdowns.
yeah. And, you know, you get 5 touchdowns in a game, you definitely should deserve that player of the week for that week. You see there,
and there we go,
on
Sammy
the...
Brown. We was talking about him. He's gonna cause pressure. Sammy Brown, the home native, is going to bring pressure to Lenore and get him under pressure to throw a pick.
Man,
wow.
not only offense line, but this Georgia defense has been all over the place. I mean, Brown's been causing pressure. Oh, there you see a... Ooh, right, with a...
Joshua Wright is fighting to get back to the line.
Very exciting play, and it was only a loss of 1. It could have very well been a loss of like 8.
Yeah, you're not lying. That man was fighting to make sure his team stayed at least the line of scrimmages. Now we see a little bit of a blitz from the right side. Nate Frazier, he said, hello, why not 6? 6
Nate
touchdowns.
Frazier, goodbye.
6 touchdowns for 6.
I mean, at this point, this performance, maybe you can consider him a Heisman favorite. I mean, 6 touchdowns is crazy to have in one game alone.
Yeah, man, and I mean, that right there. Why not 6 touchdowns, right? This man has been, we don't know what happened, but this coach on the Georgia side must be hype, you know? I know he listens to a lot of Future, so I know he's probably playing that. Or he's probably really happy right now as they send another blitz, making sure he don't get no time to throw the ball, as AJ Pitt's going to get a gain of 4 with a catch, 2 receptions of 4 receiving yards. Remember, this man matters so much to this offense, to where if you stop him, you might stop the whole offense, and that's what we seen here. Motion all the way to the left, and it's going to be a touchdown. Healy, he's going to cut all the way to the left. Then he's going to cut in. He's going to cut out, break a tackle. He's going to stumble. First down.
Good play there from Peely. I mean, if you're Ohio State, you just... I mean, you got to just probably get points on the board, because the way the Georgia offense has been playing, I don't know if you're going to be able to stop the offense or not.
Yep, and there's going to be a running back to right. AJ Pitts had a chance to break free, but couldn't break free. He's still stuck in the jail cell. 2nd and 6, only a gain of 4 right there. Motion all the way to the right. Healy again. Breaks off a tackle first and then gets a first down.
Good motion there from Sellers, sent Peely in motion and got just enough for the first down.
Yes, and there we go. Here we go. Let's see what Ohio State have for us. Yes. Hello. Lob up to a touchdown to Billups.
That is... Yep, that looks like it is. Yep, Paul Billups the second catch of the day is a pretty long touchdown.
Yes, and this is a high-powered offense versus a high-powered defense, and this high-powered offense has been stopped a couple times, but hey, Georgia's been able to do their best, but you can only suppress them for so long, and that was one of the times they was able to throw it down deep.
Yeah, indeed. If you are the Buckeyes, if you can manage to somehow get a quick stop and somehow manage to stop this offense and cut it once again to 14, they still can have a shot at this game, but they're gonna need to stop this offense if they have any chance of coming back in this game.
Yeah, man, and you know, our impact player of today, we're going to start saying that now on the broadcast whenever it's a player that is really dominating out onto the field. When I'm in the booth, I will point them out, and today player will be Nate Frazier. Nate Frazier with 6 touchdowns, and Roman Furchie with not just 6 touchdowns, but
little juke move.
Couple, yeah, nice little gain of about 20 or 25 right there. So really good run right there by the QB. Nate Frazier will be the star of the game right now already for the
Yeah, indeed. You
start.
can
And,
see it looks like the Buckeyes are starting to load that box. They're preparing for Frazier now, but now, again, Nate Frazier out of the backfield. Not only is he running the ball super well, but he's caught at least like 5 or 6 passes today that have all gone for pretty good yardage.
yeah, he's been a good running back that has the vision. He's been able to look and see where the holes are at and run right through them and figure out what to do. And breaks off a
Frazier,
tackle.
but stiff arms a linebacker. What a play.
Yeah. This is Heisman watch right here. 6 touchdowns, 80 receiving yards, and 167 running yards. I mean, yeah, rush yards. So this is definitely up there for Heisman watches. Roman keeps it. Can't get any yardage, -4.
Good play there from Garrett Stover, the junior from Ohio. Ohio native playing for the Buckeyes. It's going to be the end of the third. Bulldogs pretty much in control, 42-21.
Yeah, man, and I mean, this is the most important quarter of. I've been saying that the whole time. This is the most important quarter of all football, and whatever happens in the past, in the last 3, does not matter. If you can come out here and be really good in the 4th. 2nd and 14 for Georgia. What would they do here? Just want to let it tick down a bit. They're not taking no time down. Remember that, because the time do not run yet. Benay's going to get stopped. 3rd and 15. Now, their kicker is new. They're not, their pro kicker into the NFL, and he will be kicking, them 65 yarders all in the NFL. 3rd and 15 now for Georgia. So let's see if they will go out for field goal range, or will they be able to get a first down here.
It's a big down for the Buckeyes defense here.
Yeah, they need this stop right here. 3rd and 15 as he's just going to keep taking it down. Probably going to wait until it hits 1 to hike the ball. No, wait until 3. Nate had a tiny gap to go through, but 4th and 13, and now
it looks like they are going to trot the field goal unit out. This is a pretty long one, 54. The freshman has the loyalty, but he pulls it left.
Yeah, and that's the thing with his kicker in this one. He can't, he can't over kick, and the accuracy won't be bad. So yeah.
Yeah, that's stop for the Buckeyes. They scored quickly, make it 14 points. They can yeah, like I've said, they can pull themselves back into this game if they can score pretty quickly here.
That's a lob! A pick to Harris!
And it's picked!
Harris cuts in, and he's going to get near to 52 yards under it. Daniel Harris, the senior out of Florida. What a pick. And, I mean, Ohio State had a chance to just lob it up and say bon voyage, but couldn't bring it down. As now it's another run by Roman, and he's just going to get a -1 right there. Cliff, out of Missouri, the sophomore, is going to get a tackle for loss right there.
Yeah. I probably expect Georgia to be running the ball here up 21, but looks like, they're going to play fake and throw for about 5 yards. 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that's Joshua Wright right there. That's not his skin tone, but that is Joshua Wright right there. Nice little catch. 3rd and 6. It's going to be a motion. All the way to the right. They looking. They see it. Tuggle cuts in, cuts out. He's got one man.
Ooh,
he broke him.
Nitro Tuggle.
He got one man to beat.
Ooh,
down to the 5.
Man. Give that guy some new ankles on that Buckeye defense. Nitro Tuggle just absolutely broke his ankles on that one. That was nasty.
Yeah, man. And I mean, right there, the Ohio State just calls a timeout. Hopefully they be able to stop him, but another run, and Nate gets a -1 right there. Again, that's another tackle for loss for Nickel. I'm for sure. Yeah, that is him. Second and goal. So they're going to run it once again. I'm expecting all runs. Yeah, I'm expecting all runs. Gain of none. Didn't lose any. So you see there, first downs, 8-19. Georgia wins there. And time of possession, 15-6. 15 minutes to 6 minutes. Yeah.
Time of possession is always big, but yeah, Georgia's pretty much had the ball for the whole entire game. As there's a pitch to Frazier, it's gonna lose too. Yeah, time of 15 minutes to only like 6 minutes. That's a huge difference in a ball game. You see top rushing touchdowns, Banks leads, and AJ Pitts is second in that category. Nate Frazier should, I believe, pop up into that conversation after this week's performance.
Yeah, man, and I think he's just going to go ahead and nail this ball, give it back to Ohio State. Not going to score any more points. He respects the opponent. He respects them a lot because they did beat him in the past. So I think this will even out the matchup score between both of them, or the history between them. Is now Ohio State just going to probably try to score again for their pride and try to see if they can build momentum off of it.
There's a nice Texas out there, Pitts.
Yeah, that one right there was actually an option route from the running back. That was a really good route right there, though. Good route running.
Yeah, you always like the respect from the opponent when you got multiple scores, not wanting to run up the score.
Yeah, and what a catch!
Nice catch!
What a catch!
Mylan Graham, the junior from Indiana, his first catch of the day.
Yeah, and usually we would probably see him down the field, you know, scoring touchdowns and dancing at the end zone. But this time, Georgia's been able to suppress him, too. There's a couple sneaky players Ohio State got other than A.J. Pitts. Motion all the way to the left. Peely and he's going to follow his blockers. Can't find anything, though, because his blockers ain't find anything. 2nd and 10. It's only going to be a minute, and time is still dripping down to the end of this game. See if they can build momentum off of for next game or anything. A.J. Pitts once again, another catch, break tackle, breaking down by 3 people, down to the 12. Going to hurry up right here and try to get a touchdown or try to get some points on the board to make it a closer score than what it was. A.J. Pitts once again. This is what you
gotta give credit to the Buckeyes, though. You know, not giving up, just trying to score for, like you said, pride. You know, they score a little bit closer than what it should be.
Yeah, and also to see if they can build momentum off of it for the next game that they got coming up. A.J. Pitts once again touchdown. A little bit of stat padding by A.J., but you know it's okay. 67 receiving yards and a touchdown. No cap. You want to say something about that? 27. Well, they may got wait till they. Okay, all right, knew it. So that's exactly why I didn't say none. Yes, 27-42. 6-play drive, 1 minute and 48 seconds. It took them to drive down the field, and they would just regular kick this ball all the way back to the end of the end zone. And I'm for sure Georgia will come out to QB kneel and nail this game out to end it out. And wow, what game, right? He wasn't here for half of it, but
yeah, I'm definitely sure this might not be the last matchup between these two. You know, we could see them match up again in the playoffs, or you know, later down the line, rather it be in the playoffs, or you know. So I don't expect this to be the last matchup at all between these two.
Yeah, man, as there they go. Is he gonna come out of QB kneel at the very end, and that will be the end of the game. I mean, wow, right? 42-27, dominating performance from Georgia ever since they got out of the second quarter. I'm for sure Nate Frazier is the player, like I said, by the start of the third, by midway through the third quarter. That is the player of our game. And I'm for sure, let's go ahead and head down to our head coaches for, you know, interviews. What we are most famous for during the end of these games. So, Masopes, my good bud, do you have a copy? All right.
Sorry, I had my headset off. You'll have to repeat your question.
Oh no, you're good. I get why you had your hair set off. Yeah, I understand why. Um, yeah, I wanted to ask a question. So,
I still hear
what
the music.
made? Yeah, I know. Me too.
Question.
No. Oh no. Yeah, me too. Oh, you took your headset off and you still heard it?
Yeah. No.
Oh no, you was going
I'm
to.
saying I
Oh,
still hear
okay.
it
All
right
right.
now
Oh, I'm
when I put it
sorry
back
for
on.
you. Oh no, I'm sorry for your loss because I hear it too, and I'm about to get tired of it. I gotta turn this off. I can't ask you a question while looking at your screen. So, yeah, Masopes, I wanted to ask you, what made your offense, just come out the gates firing like that, and what is your thoughts on, your running back Nate Frazier after his
Just,
performance today?
a little less Heat 5, a little less Arbor Forger, and, a little more in the column, right? That's the narrative that the Georgia Bulldogs had this season. So, just, really, really good day. Nate Frazier, I can't wait to buy him a Lamborghini so he can go kill a family of 4 drunk driving. But he deserves it after this game.
Okay, all right. That was a little crazy for the ending. Jalen Carter and will not like what you just said. Let me soundplay. So, Slick, go ahead and ask Masopes any questions if you would like.
Yeah. So obviously this is a pretty big win considering it was you guys have lost to this team previously. So what are your kind of plans going for the rest of the season in terms of as we look at your schedule here? You got a couple more. You got Oklahoma, A&M, Florida, and LSU. Is there a game down the line that kind of piques at your attention down the line?
Maybe the Oklahoma game because we don't really know much about him, but we just need to do our job and win against the opponents we need to win against. Last game we actually had a really close game if Florida came down to the final minutes in the fourth quarter, so I wouldn't count us out of that game either. And I think as long as we don't lose 2 games and we can clean up in the games we're supposed to win, we'll definitely be a playoff team, maybe a SEC championship contender.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it'll be interesting to see how you lose to the season, and we will probably catch you on more Game of the Weeks as we go through the season.
All right.
Yeah, no, for sure. That will be the end of, questions for Masopes and his team, and glad they get to come out here with the win. So let's go ahead and head to my head team owner. Not my head team owner, my team owner, JGR, Captain Dead. You hear, bud?
Yep.
Alright, okay. I thought you was going to give us silent treatment and not answer, but thank you very much, man. I appreciate you.
Oh, no, I'm not gay, so.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're not I'm sorry. So, yeah, I got you, man. So, what do you think you could have possibly done on this, this defense and offense, knowing that you let up so many points and other things? So, if you can possibly give us a rundown on what you can do better for, the games ahead and what you have. Let me make sure I check your schedule, but go ahead.
I mean, it's honestly just the run game defense. Trying to figure out what we're doing there. Granted, I'm sure this guy, I saw he had, silver takeoff, some sort of safety valve. He's receiving back like Pitts because I know he has the safety valve, wherever it is. So, probably got somewhere upwards of 97, 99 speed, somewhere up there. So, it's just really just stopping the run game, trying to get my own run game going, which worked a couple times, but kind of fell off at the end. And then just bad decisions in terms of throwing. I mean, it happens. People lose games. We're now 2-1 in the series. I'll still take a winning record.
Yeah, my bad. I thought this would possibly even out the score, but I didn't know y'all played 3 times. I thought it was 4. That's my bad. Also would like to ask how do you feel about going up against Mississippi State for your next game?
Who?
When you don't have to battle against that much of a Mississippi State.
Who?
Okay. They don't have that much of a ranked place to play, so do you think your team could play possibly in that type of environment compared to what you have to play against in here?
Well, I mean, they're coming up to Columbus. They're coming up to the Horseshoe. They're going to be the ones dealing with the stadium pulse. As nice as it would be to have, just a neutral site, very little affect. Obviously, we're going to enjoy the stadium pulse. We're going to enjoy the fact that we have it and use it, abuse it. But they're coming up. They're going to be the ones that have to figure that out.
All right, okay, my fault on that little mistake. I forgot Mississippi State is going to you. The head coach was not happy about certain things that happened on that schedule. But we will, yeah, y'all don't do what we want, So, Slick, you got any questions for him?
Yeah. So, have you kind of, it's still pretty early. We're only in week 2, heading into week 3. Have you kind of found an identity for, like, your offense as you go, or are you still trying to figure out, what the identity for your offense is?
Honestly, this season's been a little weird in trying to figure out. Against Texas, it was a lot of the A.J. Pitts run game. People tend to forget that he's an actual running back. Even if he last season did much more receiving than he did rushing, he's still a running back. He's still built to run the ball. But against App State, it was mainly the pass game. So I don't really know yet. Kind of been a mix so far. I'm still trying to find the playbook for this season. Today was a different one than yesterday against App State, and both of these were different than what we used against Texas. So it's hard to tell at this moment.
Okay, and then one more is, we look ahead. You start to hit the, schedule in the Big Ten. Where do you think you finish out here at the end of the season? You see, you got Oregon in Columbus. You travel to Penn State. You got Notre Dame and USC as well rounding out. So where do you think you'll finish at the end of the season in the Big Ten wise?
If I had a nickel for every single Ohio State 10-2 season, I'd be a millionaire. I mean, I feel like that's just going to be it. Obviously, we want to win every game. There's one game, I feel like we're going to lose one more, and I feel like it's kind of pretty obvious, but I'm not going to say it. So.
Okay, and I don't have any other questions, so that's it for me.
Okay, Masos is sending crazy videos into the chat. But we got, so I'm for sure that will be it for, all of the interviews and everything of today. So I'm going to go ahead and end this off. Thank you, everybody, for coming up here and watching our game. I'm for sure we got another game that is live on this broadcast. It is Texas and Tennessee State. Right after this, you can head right over there and watch that great game because I know they are battling their behinds off with Arch Manning and the new QB for Tennessee. So, with that, it is me, Electric Days, a great broadcaster, and Slick NASCAR. We will see you guys next time.